You're listening to the Good for Business podcast, where we feature interviews, tips, and tricks from owners, operators, and innovators throughout Mississippi and around the world. And now, your host, Colin Krieger. All right, welcome to the show. This week we've got a special edition here. I've got Roz Merchant. She is the youth director, children's director at First Methodist Church here in Columbus. And there's a women's event. We just finished having a big men's event at the Trotter, and now we've got a comedian coming to the church in a few weeks. Tell us a story.
Yeah, so her name is Carrie Pomeroli. She's from Hollywood, California. She's a comedian, but she's also a Christian. And so she's going to do her comedy set, and she's going to give her testimony. And also we will have a meal and a time of worship, music. So I wanted to mention a little bit about that as well. So September the 14th at 2 o'clock, and I'll mention that again downtown.
What day of the week is that?
It's on a Sunday afternoon.
It's a Sunday.
We had to make sure that we didn't interfere with college football or anything, you know.
Yeah, you got to avoid it all. And Saints football for some people. But the Saints are going to be horrible this year, so I think you're going to be okay.
Okay.
So y'all going to have... How long is she coming in for? Just that day? Is she going to be at service too?
Just that day, yeah. She'll be at the service, but she'll be speaking in the afternoon. So 2 o'clock. That's right.
All right. And y'all going to have food there too? Y'all are known
will.
for the best spaghetti in the region here.
Oh, is that right?
What kind of food are y'all going to have at the Methodist
Well,
Church
we're
today?
actually having it catered in. So one of our local caterers will be doing that. Miss Beth Prophet's going to cater for us. So we're going to have some excellent food.
I was just out there at the Prophet's Porch last week.
Yeah.
This is the time of year where you get the weather. You got to go check it out.
I know it. Well, it is something, women is something that's near and dear to my heart. So I do children at First Methodist, and we have a lot going on for children and youth. But our women kind of get pushed to the side. You know, we're always the ones who are busy and doing everything. So this is going to be an afternoon for relaxing, fellowship, some good laughs, and also a time of worship and to get to be together.
And do they need to buy a ticket or?
Yes.
Okay.
So tickets are on sale at columbusfirst.org. The tickets are $30 each, and like I said, that includes the afternoon, the meal, entertainment. Be great. But also, if you're bringing a group of 10 or more, there is a discount. So if there are churches or women's groups that are coming, reach out to us. There's a discount, 15% discount if you're bringing 10 or more people.
Okay. And so so with having a comedian come, you talk about how, you know, this probably appeals to women of all ages, but the challenge of going from dealing with youth and developing youth in the Christian faith and then keeping them there. So I know one of the most challenging times is after college, and then if they marry, you know, marry the right guy, marry the wrong guy, they might abscond to another church. Mm-hmm. Do you think that she specifically will target and draw in some people from outside of the church itself?
I think she will. So this is open to the public. Like I said, we've had several businesses donate some wonderful door prizes to this, and so we hope to promote community with the women. And just because the outpouring of the community, the businesses who've donated, just lets us know that our women in our community are very important to us. She does have teenage daughters, so I think she's really going to be able to speak to the younger women as well as the older women, and just the joy of being together and having a good light afternoon. Everybody has struggles and things that bring us down, but this will be a good time just to laugh, and I hope our cheeks will be sore from laughing so hard.
And at least what I've seen of her is she's approachable too. You know, I don't think she's going to be standing on the pulpit and walking out of the back door saying no autographs, right?
No, she's not. She'll be downstairs meeting and greeting 2 or 3 different times during the event. So. Well,
it's a super important time. I have 3 teenage daughters. One's at college, one's at MS, and one's at home. And you know, it's an incredible important time in history to have strong female role models and leadership and stuff. Yeah. And can you speak to that on her? I mean, much yourself and y'all's church, it seems to be a priority in your church.
Yes. We do have a very strong youth group. Like I said, I take care of the little ones, so I'm handling the ones up through 5th grade, and then we have a very strong youth group, youth leaders there, and we want to bring those young ladies and young men in early, and hopefully they will just grow in their faith from then on. I also wanted to mention that during this time, it's not just an entertainment, but also a time of worship. along with this. And so we have Tony Hooper. I'm not sure, some of you may recognize his name, but he's a worship leader, but he's also a professional musician. He's a master guitarist. He is actually on our Mississippi Blues Trail as an artist on the Mississippi Blues Trail here. So that's a great thing. And he is going to lead us in some worship. He also has the Mississippi Academy School of Music. I think he operates out of Tupelo or Saltillo area. And he's going to be bringing some young people as well, some young ladies that are going to do some music for us and lead us in some worship that day.
Now, little birdie told me you're quite the singer. Are you going to be singing with him, or are you going to stick to just the service?
Well, I actually will sing that day. I will sing for part of that at the end of it and be on the stage with Miss Carrie for a little bit of it the afternoon. So, but it will be mostly them. So I'll take a back seat that day.
Yeah, he's a pretty big deal, and we're in Catfish Alley Studios.
Yeah.
They were aware of him, when you said the name of the hallway out there. So
yeah,
you said I've got a pretty good accomplished guitarist, know who he is. So
yeah.
that's about all I need to know about that show.
Mm-hmm.
So September 14th, it'll be Sunday at 2:00 at First Methodist Church.
That's
ColumbusFirst.org?
ColumbusFirst.org. Tickets are on sale there. You can also register and pay later. So we want you to go ahead and register now, so we'll have that number. So if you want to pay at the door, that's fine, but go ahead and get your name in so you'll be able to get a seat and get there early. Doors open at 1:45, so make sure you get there early so you can get a good seat.
That's a pretty big triple header to line up to have, like, world-class blues music, Prophet's Porch Food. Did I say that right? And a comedian, and I mean, that's a pretty big bill for $30.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I would take that and cash it in. I'm gonna have to lean on Prophet's Porch to make sure they bring the correct food for me.
And I don't know if it's actually Prophet's Porch, or I don't know if Beth Prophet is actually it's not going to be the same. I don't think it's going to be the same food.
Porch stuff. Yeah,
I think it's going to be more geared toward the kind of stuff that we like. But Carrie Pomeroli was very clear that she's from California and she does not want hummus and girly food. She wants some fried chicken. That's right. She wants some fried chicken and Southern food. So we're going to try to have some Southern food that day. So it'll be really good.
That's going to be pretty cool. Mm-hmm. So that's a whole day. Is it strictly for women? I know it's a women's event. So
it is women of all ages. So young ladies up to elderly ladies, but it is for women only. Now, if the men want to show up and sit at the back, we're more than happy for them to come. But it is just exclusively for women, the fellowship and that time. So.
Well, that's a great thing. It's something that's needed, and it's going to build building different communities of intersecting communities here and getting people out and about too. The weather's going to be absolutely perfect. We've guaranteed that. And so they can also call 662-328-5252. I don't know about emailing you at rocks@columbusfirst.org, but we'll have the flyer on this when we put the podcast up there.
Yeah, that'd
that
be
way
wonderful.
They'll know how to find. They can scan the QR code if they see it on a video with their magic phone and get everything done. So.
Yeah, they can do it. If they have any trouble with that, just give us a call and we'll help them through the process of getting their tickets, or just show up at the door. We're happy to take you at the door too.
Well, good deal. Well, thanks for coming by, and it's important that you did it, because anybody who asks to be on here, I want them on here. If you're fighting for your group and trying to get the word out, it's very important. And hopefully this will help spread the word. And if anybody's listening and their wife's in a group, or their daughter's, like my daughter's in a group up in Oxford, we can spread the word and hopefully get some more people there.
Well, it's important when we bring things like this to our community in Columbus for people to come out and support. So hopefully they will, and I think it's a great thing for our area.
All right. Thanks so much for coming on. So Carrie, how do I say it again?
Pomeroli.
September 14th at 2 p.m. at First Methodist Church. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to the podcast. My name is Colin Krieger and my day job is real estate. If you're looking to buy or sell, I'd love to talk to you. Or if you just want to sit and talk real estate in a no pressure situation, I'd love to help you. I work with RE/MAX Partners in Starkville, Columbus, and West Point, Mississippi. I can help you find an agent anywhere in Mississippi or anywhere in the country. Just reach out to our office at 662-327-7705 or find me anywhere when you type in 662-329-SOLD.